convert a fraction to a percent. So 8/11, we want this into a percent. So 8 over 11 is 8 divided by 11. So that's all we're going to do, 8 divided by 11. So here's my handy dandy calculator, 8 divided by 11, and that gives us a nice repeating decimal, 0.72727. But we're not being asked to convert a fraction into a decimal. We're being asked to convert a fraction into a percent. Okay, so step one, convert to a decimal. There it is. Then to convert it to a percent, all you have to do is multiply by 100, right? You know that 0.5, like half is 0.5, and 0.5 or half is 50%. So 0.5 is 50%. What do you do to 0.5 to make it into 50? You move the decimal place twice. Okay, you multiply it by 100. Okay, because 50% is 50 over 100, which reduced is 50 hundredths or 0.5. Anyway, all you're going to do is you're going to multiply this decimal by 100. And that is going to give us 72.72, so times 100. There we go. And then copy that. So I'm doing Command C to copy, Command V to paste, and then I'm going to round it. So let's say the 2 is going to round the 7, and the 7 is going to become a 7. There we go. And then don't forget to put your percent symbol. I put a little handy dandy percent symbol right there. So click on that, and that's your answer. And press enter, or on your iPad, just click the enter button. Okay, here we have 3/5. So 3 divided by 5, it's going to be very simple. So 3 divided, well, yeah, a fifth, like 1/5 is 1 divided by 5, okay, which is 0.2. So 3/5 is 3 times 0.2, which is going to be 0.6 or 60%. Well, let's do that here. So 3 divided by 5 is equal to 0.6 multiplied by 100. It's going to be 60%, okay? So 60. And then don't forget to put your percent symbol, and then enter. Okay, 1/10. We know that 1/10 is 0.1, right? And then multiply that by 100. That's going to give you 10%. Okay, so 1/10 is 10%. There we go, and enter. Now 1/7 is a little bit more tricky. So 1 divided by 7, we're going to use our handy dandy calculator again. So 1 divided by 7 is equal to 0.142857148, and it goes on, right? So we're going to multiply that by 100, and copy that, paste that, okay, and then just round to like 4 or 5 decimal places. Okay, that's it. That's all you have to do. All right, 2/3. 2/3. That's going to be 0.6 repeating, right? Which is going to be 66.6%. If you don't believe me, I'll show you on the handy dandy calculator. 2 divided by 3 is equal to 0.6 repeating, and then we multiply that by 100, or move the decimal place twice, same thing, is 66.666666, and then eventually round and you get a 7, right? So I'm just going to copy that, paste that. I'm going to round it about here. You don't have to. You can just pop on the percent sign at the end. Okay, but on a test, I'd expect you to round it to 4 or 5 decimal places, or to put your repeating bar. All right, 8/9. Anything that has 9 as a denominator is going to repeat, right? So 8/9 is 0.8 repeating, 7/9 is 0.7 repeating, 6/9 is 0.6 repeating, 5/9 is 0.5 repeating. Okay, so 8/9 is 0.8 repeating. Multiply that by 100, it's going to be 88.8 repeating. So 88.888888. It goes on forever. Don't forget the percent, and press enter. All right, so that is a whole lot of examples. Let's just do this one last example quickly. So 9/12. 9 divided by 12 is 0.75, so that's 75%. So multiply by 100. 75%. All right, and 75, don't forget the percent sign, and you're done. You can put a space here if you like. All right, I'm just going to find one that's an improper. Sorry, that's a mixed number. Okay, 5 and 7/12. So I'm going to do that. 5 and 7 divided by 2. What could be easier? Okay, so clear that. 5 and plus 7 divided by 12. Remember, 7 over 12 is 7 divided by 12. Press the equals, and there we go. Okay, but that's a decimal, right? We have to convert that to a percent, so we multiply by 100. And here's our answer, 558.3 repeating. Copy that, paste that, and then round it to 3 or 4